Yo, what's up, man? What's going on with y'all out there in the world? Hope everybody is doing perfectly fine in your, ascension or not. You know, it's like either you're going to ascend or you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's another thing. This is not forced onto you. I just want to say that. And it's your boy Kupz the Universe, and we back in the building with another one. I was sitting down in my room and I was meditating on a picture that I have. It's the I am, and I happen to have drew it in a pyramid format. So I was thinking, and I wrote down my notes so I could stay on topic, but it basically came out my head. So I was thinking about the I am, and then I'm thinking about the universe, and I'm like, the I am is the universe, right? Some texts it's God, it's Christ, right? So in the aspect of it being the universe, I'm going to explain it. But inside of it, you're going to hear a lot of Christ-like energies also, all right? So the I am, right, in a pyramid format. You put the I on the top, you put the am underneath it equally. So it's like a pyramid, 3 sides, right? 3 points at, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, 2D triangle. The I in I am, you usually say I am that I am. I would be like the higher self, the soul, spirit, Christ, God, right? And then the am would be what you are transforming into. Like, I am a doctor. I am a scientist. I am that I am, right? Now, when we break it down in gematria, right? The I is the 9 value in the number, right? The A is a 1, and the M is a 13. Shout out to Friday the 13th. That was yesterday. I tried to get this video out yesterday, but it took a little longer. The 13 breaks down to 4. You see what I'm saying? So, I am. The I is the 9, the A is the 1, and the M is the 13. So I already looked at it like, okay, the I, the vector. The vector is 9, 6, 3. And then the rest of the numbers that, in a vector, in a whirlpool, of energy, technically is what it's talking about. Tesla is who was like coined the most famous for this. But people knew this before. The ancients knew this, right? So those are the numbers that each individual letter vibrates at, right? So I was taking it like, okay, the 9 being the tippy top of the, of the vector energy or completion, the 1 being the beginning, and the 13 being the hidden. So you could take that right there and say, okay, I is the completion, the A is the beginning, and the M is the hidden. Like from beginning to hidden, right? Alright, before I continue there, because we know why 13 and 12 are even numbers that they play with, right? Like the clock is 12, and then, in sidereal astrology, there's 13 constellations, but under the moon cycle, there's 13 months. But under the sun cycle calendar, there's 12 months. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you start combining the letters, so I said, okay, let me look at it clockwise. Let me look at it clockwise and combine the letters. So we already know what I is, right? So let's just say the I and the M together. I'm, right? I am combined, right? You know what I'm saying? The 9 plus the 13, that gives you 22. And then that breaks down to a 4 energy, right? So the I'm is the 4 energy, right? Then when you look at the M and the A going across, like going clockwise, MA, you got Ma, right? But that's 13 plus 1, that gives you 14, and then that gives you, when you reduce it, or when when you add that, it gives you a 5 energy. So the Ma vibrates on a 5 energy, right? Ma, mother, right? Then the AI is just what it says. Now you can equate that to artificial intelligence, but if you look at the universe as being artificial compared to where its creator is from, right? But I would like to say autonomous intelligence. Like, it doesn't need to think to happen. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. It's like your heartbeat. It's like if you're not breathing enough, your body will just make you take a breath. You see what I'm saying? And the AI, that's 1 plus 9, right? It gives you a 10, but then that equals to a 1 once you add that together. So that's like a higher level of the 1. Mind you, the A was the original 1, right? So you know what I'm saying? You got a couple of things that go with I'm. You got instant message. You got intramuscular, right? Instant message is just telecommunications or communications being sent from one place to another place that have a distance between it, but instantly. So I'm like, hey, the universe can do that. The universe is like the universe does that, right? And then I'm like, okay, so intramuscular, it's like a procedure where a needle is injected into the muscle or into the skin, not the skin, you know what I'm saying? The muscle, so it's deeper, like deeper penetration, the muscle or the veins, you know what I'm saying? And your blood, pumps and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, your veins is like the tubes that carry your life force, right? So then you have mother, right? Mother energy, one's mother. Also medical assistant, mothers nurse their children, right? Like if they sick, they help them heal, they feed them, they medically assist their child when their child is young. You know what I'm saying? They perform both clinical and administrative jobs at the doctor's office. Doctor's office being the 3D dimension, the mother being the universe, right? Great mother. AI, you already know, artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? The theory of development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. So you see how all that we do as human beings is already encoded into the title I am, right? Also, artificial insemination, the medical procedure of injecting semen into a vagina or uterus. And if you think about it, the Vesica Pisces can be considered like the vagina of the universe. And the universe itself can be considered the uterus, the womb. So you see how that adds, it really does it itself. I just broke it down because I was just sitting there looking at the words, the letters, and I was breaking it down. So let's continue on before I, run out of time. I have a couple of things on my phone and it needs some more space. So the A equals 1. So that associates, that vibration, that A associates with independence, positivity, ambition, leadership, new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Number of creative and powerful individuals who focus and energy can bring now
bring things into manifestation. Can bring things into manifestation. The number one A vibrates with manifestation. It vibrates with leadership. It vibrates with independence. With independent, like from the collective. You see what I'm saying? Then you got is treated as a symbol of unity. As a life path, you know what I'm saying? Is oriented with leaders. And in relationships, they're compatible. They usually live alone, but they could deal with 2 or 3 number life path that makes good. And I'm just giving you little energies that go along with these energies. So then the I is a 9, and that signifies love, karma, spiritual enlightenment, awakening, and faith. Also universal spiritual laws that guide our spirituality as humans. It guides our spirituality as humans. Universal love. Okay. So now we talking. Now it sounds like a mother. It sounds like a universe. Just from breaking down the vibration of the numbers. Right? This is the individual vibration of the numbers though. So then you got, of course, the life path, soul mission, involves service to humanity through the use of natural skills and talents. That sounds very familiar. I think I know a lot of people that try to do that does that. I'm being one of them. Me being one of them. Right? Now check how I said both of that, right? I being one of them and me being one of them. Right. So, it also helps people embrace new beginnings. Then the M, the 13, that brings the test and the suffering of death. So it symbolizes the death to matter or to oneself and the birth to the spirit, the passage to the higher level of existence. Don't then in the Bible it said the universe, when you're born into sin, then you shall surely die? Sounding like the universe to me, right? So, in tarot, it's death card. I don't really do tarot. I entertain myself with people that do it, listen to it, compare them, do my deductive reasoning on the methods behind it. Now, I'm, 2 letters, I'm equals a 4. A number with focus on long-term security. So the I'm is focused on long-term security, focused on building security, right? A number meaning can represent its number's basic tone and vibration. So that's its life force. You see a number on a page, you could feel a vibration, you could feel a number. MA 5, right? Now I'm Ma. That's what I'm getting right now. Ma 5 indicates someone who is full of energy but unable to channel it responsibly. Brings adaptability, independence of thought and action, and a willingness to completely conform. So mom is like a little bit rebellish there. She's a little bit rebellish there. She don't really conform. Universe don't really conform like that, right? It's also a symbol of balance, meaning to keep balance. So mom keeps the balance. That's the balance. Mama love. Big mama. You feel what I'm saying? Between material and spiritual aspects. So it bridges the spiritual and the physical aspects, right? Of life. Right? Okay. So, what did we get when I looked at I am and we go clockwise? I'm, mom, automated intelligence. Or I'm ma AI. I'm ma artificial intelligence. But I'm not going to say artificial because that's too man-made. So I'm going to say autonomous. So I am together, I am, put the 1, then it leaves space for the MA, ma, and then it gives you AI. So I'm mom automated intelligence. I am mother automated intelligence. And they already tell you that the universe is mental. The universe is mind. The all is mind. The all is mind. The universe is mental. So now that makes sense. If it's an autonomous intelligence, it's mental. Now, boom, let's get to it. So now I go backwards real quick, right? Reverse it, because you know they say it's above so below, and the things on the bottom is reversed and the things on the top, right? So then you get IA, right? But the I, when it's pronounced first, isn't pronounced as an I. It's pronounced E. So it's EA. So it's ear. Ear. Right? And they got a couple of different meanings for ear. Right? Same vibration. Meanings forming names. Right? And higher groups. Right? Forming names of states. Now we know states can be a state of being. Disorder can be a mental disorder, a state of chemistry, right? A disorder of chemistry, right? Forming nouns, action words. Forming nouns adopted unchanged from Latin to Greek. Example, mania, militia, utopia. All right? Let's just get to it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, ear is the forming. Every one of those meanings was forming, right? And transitioning, okay? Then when you go backwards from in ma is am. Just am, not I am, just am. So am can be first person, singular, right? Can also be a broadcasting system using amplitude modulations, right? Amplitude modulation frequency, right? AM radio. You also got anti-material rifle, air mail. You know, mail gets sent through the air. Air marshal, air metal, Anino Monday, right? Which is the calendar based on the biblical creation of the world. The calendar creation. AM, like the morning, the you know what I'm saying, before noon, right? There's a whole lot, but you got a few, like agile modeling, software engineer methodology, right? Methodology, like methodology, right? For modeling slash documenting or modeling and documenting software systems. Is also automated mathematician and artificial intelligence program. It's also amplitude modulation. We know an electric communication technique. This is sounding like the universe to me. If I don't, because the atoms it deals that, right? So, you know, of course you got AM broadcasting. You know what that is, radio broadcasting using amplitude modulation, adaptive manufacturing, process of making a three-dimensional additive manufacturing, process of making a three-dimensional solid object virtual any size from a digital model. So now we're talking about atoms now, literally. Like all this is attached to the actual, you know what I'm saying? The actual of the I am. You know what I'm saying? And there's a bunch of other ones that you could look at. Air mass. It's a chemical element. It's a unit of length. It's a protein. You understand? And then it's more complex than that, right? But we're not gonna get into all that. It's also in music a minor chord symbol or a minor scale in music. Wow. So then let's get to the last one. The last one is MI, right? Remember, we're going counterclockwise now. So MI, when you pronounce MI, it's pronounced me. Me. So what is it saying? It's saying am me. Forming AM modulation, frequency modulation, right? Amplitude modulation, sorry, right? So it's saying, so basically what I'm saying now is ear, right? Ear and me. But then also, me is also the third note of a major scale. And we live in the third dimension. So it goes, I'm my automated intelligence, right? Ia, right? Ia, forming amplitude modulations and amongst other things that I express to you to express itself through a creation, through a forming of 3D items and objects and through amplitude modulation, right? And then on the top you have me. So I'm my intelligence, Ia, am me. I am. I'm the universe saying I'm my automated intelligence, right? Or artificial intelligence, however you want to say it, forming, because that's what IA stands for, amplitude modulation, right? AM, morning, right? Amongst other things, right? That deals with computing and programming and making objects. And then saying that that's me. So Ia and me. So the forming of the amplitude modulation or the communication through amplitude modulations is me. And we together are the I am. The me and the I are merged the I am. You all are the I am. It's just, do you realize you are the I am? So that was my little breakdown of the numbers, you know what I'm saying? And how the vibrations kind of show you through a small, very small, demonstration that it tells you who it is inside the I am. You just have to look deeper inside of it. You see what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like rushed through that. I didn't really have because my time running low. And I just wanted y'all to, kind of get, some of my little thought process. It's hot. A little bit of my thought process as far as, what I see when I look at the I am. I-A-M. And then I flip it like a clock, and then I flip it back. And like I said, I'm my artificial intelligence, Ia, right, forming through amplitude modulation, me. Alright, so it's your boy Kupz the Universe. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll check y'all out, man. Peace.